Welcome to Key Travels. My name is Amber Key, and I like to share with you different places of things that you can do while you are here in San Antonio. And today I am showing you the Japanese Tea Garden, which is a free thing for you to go to while you are here in San Antonio. And we love the free. Very few things are free while you are here. There is also a cafe that is here that we are going to go to called Jingu House. That is spelled Jinguo. We're going to be having lunch there. So come along with me as we explore the Japanese Tea Garden. So the Japanese Tea Garden is partially wheelchair accessible. There is a ramp that you can take that will take you all the way to the main viewing area of the garden. Now there are some stairs you can also go up as well that are not super steep. And then there's also a plaque that you can read that gives you a little bit of history and insight about the history of the Japanese tea garden, which is actually pretty fascinating. So you may have noticed at the beginning of this video that the gate that I was standing under said the Chinese tea garden. And you might be wondering why that is when it is known as the Japanese tea garden. Well, originally, the Japanese tea garden was ran by a Japanese American family. However, in World War II, they were kicked out of their home at the Japanese tea garden, and a Chinese family moved in, and the garden was changed. The name of the garden was changed to the Chinese Garden. And it wasn't until 1984 when the name returned to be called the Japanese Tea Garden. So the family that lived here was named the Jingu family, and that is where this house gets its name from, the Jingu house. And right now, this area of it, which used to be the house that they lived in, is now a souvenir place where you can go and buy some souvenirs. And it's also the grab and go for their restaurant, so you can grab some food items or some tea. However, the Bamboo Room, which was the original name of the restaurant that the Jingu family ran while they were here and lived here at the Japanese Tea Garden. You can take, as you can see, there's a ramp here for a wheelchair, so you can get up in here and you can go inside of the restaurant. Now, the restaurant is not huge, but it is very quaint. I absolutely thought it was adorable. And so you can go in here and you can order. They have sushi and everything. It has a nice view of the San Antonio area here, and you can get a window seat right there. And then at your table you will have a menu, and as you can see, there are several different things. These are Japanese influence items, and so you can get your fried rice, and they have tons of different sushi that you can order from. It is a little bit pricey. For the three of us, we spent about $100 with tip, and that was with food and drinks as well. Now for the drinks, they have alcoholic boba tea, and then they have the regular boba tea, refreshers, and slushies. I decided to get that yuzu limeade with strawberry popping pearls in it. And my sister, she got a mango boba tea that she really enjoyed. It has a little bit of the history on the menu to tell you a little bit about the family and the restaurant. Now they have little cards at the table, so you can just use that QR code, order your food, and they'll deliver it right to you. And then, like I said, I got that limeade with the strawberry popping pearls in it. And I have to say, it was very tart. You have to like lime. It was very lime forward, but I thought it was refreshing and delicious. Now, I ordered the gyozas. I love the Chinese dumplings. They were delicious. My husband got a bento box, which had 2 different kinds of sushi and some more dumplings as well, and he really enjoyed this as well. The spicy tuna did have a little bit of a spice to it. It wasn't super spicy, but it was good. My sister got the spring rolls and some sushi as well. The spring rolls were really, really good. She shared them, and it was really tasty. And then afterwards, we got to enjoy the Japanese tea garden a little bit. So now the Japanese tea garden actually started back in 1908, when the future of the Japanese tea garden was just a big gaping hole in the ground. It used to be a cement plant, which was the first cement plant west of the Mississippi River. And the park commissioner back then, He had this idea to turn the 7-acre quarry and redesign it into a water lily garden. He shared this idea with a Japanese American friend of his, Kimi Jingu, and Jingu was an artist as well as a tea importer. And then he turned that design into what we know as the tea gardens today. And now it has limestone bridges and stone-lined walkways. There is a Japanese koi ponds and a huge pagoda and a 60-foot waterfall that is absolutely beautiful. You can take a look at the waterfall right there in the background. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see it, and you can see the waterfall flowing down, which was really, really beautiful. And then the park commissioner offered Jingu and his family, he said, if I build a house for you here, would you guys move in and take care of the tea gardens for me? And of course he said yes. So he moved his wife and his family in, his young family in, and 6 of the 5 girls that they had were born in this house, and his 2 sons as well. And they grew up with these beautiful gardens as their backyard. And the family opened up the Bamboo Restaurant, serving light lunches and tea. And the garden became a popular tourist spot with families wanting to explore a little bit of the Japanese culture. And they had their daughters serving lunch in full kimono outfits. And life was pretty much idyllic up until 1938, when their father passed away suddenly from a heart attack. And then his widow and children actually stayed there in the house for 3 more years, until later the attack on Pearl Harbor happened in 1941. So even though their son Jimmy joined the army and later earned a Purple Heart, the Jingu family was forced out of their home, and the city moved in a Chinese family named Wu and renamed the Japanese tea garden to the Chinese tea garden. And then in the 1950s, the Jingu family moved to California, putting Texas behind them. However, in 1984, when the mayor at that time decided to rename the Chinese tea garden back to the Japanese tea garden, the remaining family came and returned to San Antonio for the ceremony. Now, since then, the family has been back several times to visit, and in 2007, the former family home was officially named the Jingu House, which is now a restaurant that shows pictures of the families throughout and still serves tea and light lunches today. Despite the betrayal so long ago, the family has not let bitterness take root. There is a term in the Japanese tea ceremonies called Ichigo Ichi-e. It means one moment, one time, and then gone forever, which means that we should treat each moment with others as though it is our last, because it just might be. So that is the Japanese tea garden. It is absolutely beautiful. I definitely would recommend that you come and stop by and see this at some point if you're in San Antonio. It is right next to the zoo, so it is a great thing to do either before you go to the zoo or after you go to the zoo. And like I said, it's free. We love free, so why not stop by and see it? This is a historical site, so you definitely need to come and see it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe, because when you subscribe, you definitely help support my channel, which is to help me grow, would be wonderful for me to grow. You guys have a wonderful day, and remember, I'm the key to your best vacation.